Hi there, this is Robin Dodd with Backscatter Underwater Video and Photo, here to walk you through the installation of the Nikon D500 in the brand new Aquatica AD500 Underwater Housing. First thing first is to open up the housing by separating the latches on either side, and we can just set that back plate aside for now. Then before we get the camera tray installed on the body, we're going to go ahead and pull the autofocus manual focus toggle switch, the zoom gear interface, the FN1 button, and the lens release button out from the housing. Then we're going to remove the tray by pushing down on the little stainless steel plate at the back of the tray. Take your D500 camera body and pull that LCD screen out just a little bit. Then align the tray with the bottom of the camera body and using a flathead screwdriver, get that nice and secure on there. It doesn't need to be overly tight, but it should be so snug that the camera body cannot move freely on the camera tray. Once that's in place, you can then rest that LCD screen back down onto those two little guide pins at the back of the tray. So at the top is pretty much flush with the camera body and the back is resting out at just a slight angle. From there, we can align the tray with the two guide pins in the bottom of the housing. Once that's in there, give it a nice little secure push forward until it clicks into place. Then we can align the autofocus manual focus toggle switch and check to ensure that that's functioning. We can re-engage the zoom gear and see that that's working fine. The FN1 button and lens release button will both go back behind that zoom gear. We can ensure that those are making nice solid contact with the buttons on the camera. Then we're going to take the hot shoe and plug that in if you're using an electronic strobe connection. Then take the back half of the housing. Also a good opportunity to remove, clean, and grease the main O-ring to ensure that your seal is not compromised. We can align those latches right back up there and then snap it into place, and that housing is ready to go. Now, a couple of key controls on this thing that I really like are that most of the critical things you need to access during a shoot you can access without ever having to remove your hands from the grip. You have your front dial here, easily accessed by your middle or index finger to change your aperture, as well as the rear dial to change your shutter speed. Now, a couple other things that are really nice, that they've conveniently located the AF on button, white balance, and ISO controls right there at your fingertips. So while your hands are on the grip, you're able to lock focus on a subject, change shutter speed, or with a single press of the ISO lever, then rotate the rear dial to select your desired ISO and lock it back in place with another single push. Same goes for the white balance on the left side here. With a single push, it'll bring up your selection. You can hit the center button on the multi-direction pad to select that white, and then another press brings you right back into shooting mode, and you're ready to start rolling great video with true color. It's a really fantastic housing. We just spent 2 weeks on the island of Little Cayman shooting it during the digital shootout and brought home some absolutely fantastic images. If you have any other questions on the installation or in general about this housing, please feel free to give us a call or visit us on the web anytime at backscatter.com. Happy diving!